Welcome back to Wave of Docker. Today's video is episode 11, 12? Episode 12 of Waves Faves, NFL Week 15. Last week we went 9-6, and we're standing at a 64-62 record. Hope you guys enjoyed that short film I posted yesterday. I had a lot of fun making that with my group members for my class. Tomorrow, blooper reel's coming out from that film. That's really funny as well. But yeah, we're going to jump right in. Like and subscribe. All right, tonight's game, Chargers-Raiders. I'm taking the Chargers. Easton Stick is in for Justin Herbert after Justin Herbert's having surgery for his fractured finger. And I think they're going to surprise somebody. I'm sure somebody is picking the Raiders, probably Raiders fans, and beat the Raiders. Next up is Bengals-Vikings, battle of the backups. Jake Browning against Nick Mullins, the new starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm taking the Bengals. I like Jake Browning. I believe in him. And I think, I don't know, Nick Mullins doesn't really bring anything to the table for me. So I'm taking the Bengals. Next up is Colts-Steelers. I'm taking the Colts. The Colts have kind of been rolling recently. I talked about it in the last Waves phase, but Shane Steichen is leading this team to a very successful season. Gardner Minshew mania. I think the Steelers are just going to lose, and they're going to stop being 7-6. There's a lot of 7-6 teams in the AFC right now. Colts over Steelers. Next up is Broncos-Lions. I'm taking the Broncos. Mr. Unlimited. Broncos are shocking the world right now. They put up allowed so many points, but they've been playing some good football over the past 10 weeks. So yeah, I'm taking the Broncos. I don't know. I think the Lions are kind of going to falter this game. They're going to go in, not really fearing the Broncos. Next up is Jets-Dolphins. I'm taking the Jets. I don't know why. I think Zach Wilson, he's turned a corner. He played really well against Houston last week, and the Dolphins lost to the Titans this Monday. So I think, the battle of momentum is going to go in way of the Jets. Next up is Texans-Titans. I'm taking the Texans. Texans lost to the Jets last week. CJ Stroud did not have a very impressive game, and the Titans, shocked a lot of people by beating the Dolphins the way that they did. But I'm taking the Texans. I like CJ Stroud a lot, and I think he's going to bounce back. Next up, Packers-Buccaneers. I'm taking the Packers. Packers lost this Monday to Tommy DeVito and the Italian Stallion. The Italian Stallion. But I'm taking the Packers, and they're going to bounce back against the Bucs. Jordan Love, has been playing good football, and I think he's going to, go back to his form of, the 3 games that he played before this loss to New York. Next up is Giants-Saints. I'm taking the Giants. I don't know. Tommy DeVito's playing good football. And I'm a little worried for when the Eagles play him, but not that worried. But I don't know. I think he's going to play well, and he's going to continue the pace that he's on right now and beat the Saints. Next up, Falcons-Panthers. I'm taking the Falcons. The Panthers are 1-80, so I don't know. Not really surprising, but I'm taking the Falcons. But yeah, taking the Falcons. Next up, Bears-Browns. Taking the Bears. Justin Fields played really well last week. Beat the Lions. Yeah, beat the Lions. Yeah, they beat the Lions. And I don't know, the Browns, I don't know who's starting quarterback now. Is it? Oh, it's Joe Flacco. That's right. I'm still taking the Bears. Next up is Chiefs-Patriots. I think the Chiefs are going to bounce back after back-to-back losses. And beat the Patriots, the Bailey Zapp-led Patriots. They got the news that they're letting Bill Belichick go after this season, which is very surprising. But yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs. Bounce back game. Next up is Niners-Cardinals. I'm taking the Niners, whatever. But, I want the Cardinals to win. I'm taking the Niners and for the sake of Waves Faves. And the Niners are playing good football, and it sucks to see. It's terrible. Next up, Rams-Commanders. I'm taking the Rams. Rams had a very close loss to the Ravens last week. So they're playing good football. Staff's looking good. Puka Nakua's being Puka things. Cooper Kupp, they're playing good football. Their rookie tight end, I forget his name, had his first career touchdown last week. So that was cool. But yeah, I'm taking the Rams. Bills-Cowboys. I'm taking the Bills. The Bills are on a little bit of a run right now. They beat the Chiefs this past week. I think they're going to, upset, the Cowboys. Even though, it's not really an upset. They're 2 good football teams. But, Josh Allen's been playing some good football recently. So, taking the Bills. Sunday Night Football, Ravens, Jaguars. Making the Ravens. Last week was my first week where I picked the Ravens game correctly, so that's pretty cool. Good on me for doing that. But I think they're gonna beat the Jags here. I don't even know who the Jags quarterback is. Is Trevor Lawrence back after his sprained ankle? I guess so. He's probably on a bunch of painkillers, but he's back. Taking the Ravens. Finally, Eagles-Seahawks Sunday Night Football. Taking the Eagles, as I always do. Back-to-back losses. That game on Sunday against the Cowboys was one of the worst games of football I've ever watched in my entire life. I hated my life. I turned it off after the Devontae Smith fumble. We're going to bounce back, though. I feel good. Haven't beat the Seahawks in a long time, though. But I think, we're going to look ourselves in the mirror. That's a very corny thing, but we got an extra day of rest. We're on 8 days. Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles. I think we're gonna bounce back. Back-to-back losses to the Niners and Cowboys, two of our biggest rivals in the NFC. And, we just gotta win out, and that's all we can hope for right now. But we gotta go game at a time. Seahawks, Giants, Cardinals, Giants. I'm feeling good about this game. Go Eagles. Go Birds. Birds over Seahawks Monday Night Football. Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. Peace out. See you in the next video.